Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a sweatered edition of the weekly Wednesday Rambling. So yeah, it's a little colder up here than it's been past few weeks. It's been super foggy and dropping off super cold at night, which is kind of nice. I enjoy the cold a lot more than the heat, which is why it's nicer here than Fresno. Bam! So I thought I'd start off by sort of wrapping up the saga of me and my CS midterm, which I have, counting this week, now talked about for 3 weeks in a row. And, well, I'll just start off with the statistics from the test, score-wise. The test was out of 17. The average score was a 5. Just let that soak in for a little bit. The lowest score was a 0.5. I feel sorry for whoever that was. I got a 10. I'm very happy with myself. I don't know how it's curved, if it's curved. I hope it's curved. I really don't know, though. But on the subject of the bonus question, we got the answers back. And if you recall from last week, the two options, basically, the two camps on the question that sort of thought they had it right, were people like me, who put the moon, although I sort of put it jokingly, and other people who put Alaska. And Alaska started to swing more in favor. Everyone was sort of said that, yeah, the answer was Alaska. Well, the answers came out, and drum roll, please. The answer was the moon. Who'da thunk? I actually got that one right. I saw that there's a Facebook page for the class that I'm in. It's sort of a student-run one. There's no instructors on it. And I saw people talking about the answers and talking about the moon. And I was like, oh my gosh, did I get it right? Did I just jokingly putting the moon get the 1 extra point on the test? So yeah, I was super happy about that. Speaking of CS, that's just about all I've been doing for the past 5 days. We had a project that we had to do making a text formatter. And because of the midterm, I didn't start it until Friday, basically. And I spent every waking moment of my weekend, minus, I know at some point I talked to Nigel as part of a break. I don't remember exactly what day it was. I feel bad that I don't remember. But yeah. So I spent just about all the time that I had this weekend working on my CS project. It consumed my life for far longer than I preferred and or enjoyed. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a very interesting project, but I shouldn't have started that late. I know there's people that started later than I did and were freaking out about it until, the very last minute, and, I don't even know if they got it done or how that panned out. Although, on the plus side, it's meant that CS lectures have been pretty empty because everyone's just been working. On Monday, which was the day it was due, although, because of the late policy, most of us had until tonight at midnight to finish it. I finished mine yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that. But on Monday, the lecture was practically empty. Our professor gets up, and his first thing he says, well, it looks like a lot of people started the project today. He's such a jokester. But yeah, other than that project, I didn't do much over the weekend. Actually, no, I take that back there. I did a few things over the weekend other than the project. Friday night, there was a poker night just down the hall, literally, at the end of the hall. In a friend's room, and there were a good group of us in there. I wasn't actually playing. I didn't feel like playing poker at the time. I was just watching and commenting. It was fun. And Saturday night, we attempted to watch a horrible movie. I made it through the first scene before I decided I couldn't watch it anymore. Made it through the second scene, and then after that, it's just, I'm done, I'm leaving. I can't even listen to this anymore. It's unwatchable. To the extent that, at least for me, that everything but the beginning of Zohan and the beginning of The Dictator, those movies are at the bottom of my list of movies. I think they're horrible movies, apart from the very beginning. The very beginning of both of them are very funny and entertaining. This movie was more unwatchable than both of them combined. I'm not going to specify which movie it is. If you really feel like knowing, you can send me a message or something, and I will enlighten you as to how much better your life will be if you have not seen it. But yeah, so I left the movie, and then Apparently, other people left as well. Eventually, they just made it like 15 more minutes than I did, and then they all left, and it was like, oh, I'm sitting in my room, seeing people walking past me. My roommate came back, and it's like, oh, you left finally. Time to hit Adam and Caleb's and Sam's question of the week. I'm going to attribute it to all three of you because it doesn't seem like something Adam would have come up on the spot. Weird things to put in the microwave. It's hard to say. I personally can't think of anything particularly weird that I've put in the microwave in terms of like, oh, this could be very dangerous. I'm willing to bet that I'm going to get a call tomorrow from one of my parents saying, no, you remember you did this. You put this explosive in the microwave. I don't remember putting anything weird in the microwave. Although, when I was very little, and I would make breakfast in the morning. This is like elementary school. I would make breakfast for myself in the morning. What I would use the microwave for, I'm not sure if anyone else has ever done this, but I would scramble my eggs in the microwave. Like, I would get a measuring cup. Yeah, measuring cup. And I would crack the egg into it. I'd put a little milk into it. I'd beat it with a fork a little bit, and then I'd stick it in the microwave for a little bit, and it would cook the egg. So instead of putting it on the stove, I'd get this weird little round pancake-looking scrambled egg. Not sure if anyone's ever done that. It's probably not a unique thing to me, but I've never talked to anyone about this, so I have no idea if it's something common. Although one time I did pull the bowl out of the microwave and then drop it, and I was one of the earlier ones to get up in the morning because my schedule in elementary school was get up at 6, watch an hour of TV, then make breakfast. My mornings were pretty amazing in elementary school. I miss that. Bit of a heads up, I'm going to be in Fresno again this weekend to watch the Sierra Cup Classic. The Sierra Cup Classic. And so if you want to meet up sometime, hit me up. I assume we're going to do something fun. So, yeah, I'll be coming back Friday and returning to Berkeley on Sunday. So, yeah, I figure we'll hang out at some point. That is all for me this week. I will talk to you guys later and see you next Wednesday. If you're not in Fresno, in which case I will see you over the weekend. Bye!